What if the brightest witch of her age never existed? We're about to explore a Harry Potter universe without Hermione Granger. From the Philosopher's Stone to the Battle of Hogwarts, we'll see how her absence would change everything we know about the series. Hermione's role in Harry and Ron's journey can't be overstated. Her quick thinking and vast knowledge often saved the day when the boys were stuck. Without her smarts and problem-solving skills, would Harry and Ron even make it past their first year at Hogwarts? Imagine a world where there's no one to solve the potions puzzle guarding the Philosopher's Stone, or a Hogwarts where the mystery of the Chamber of Secrets remains unsolved. How would the fight against Voldemort unfold without Hermione's clever plans and unwavering loyalty? As we dive into this altered wizarding world, we'll see just how much one person can change the course of history. The fate of the wizarding world hangs in the balance as Harry and Ron approach 7 bottles. Without Hermione's logic, can they solve the riddle and stop Voldemort from claiming the Philosopher's Stone? One wrong move could change everything. As our young wizards stand before Snape's potions puzzle, the absence of Hermione's brilliant mind becomes painfully clear. The challenge, designed to protect the Philosopher's Stone, now seems insurmountable. Harry and Ron exchange worried glances, the weight of their task pressing down on them. Time ticks away as they struggle to decipher the clues. The parchment with the riddle feels like a foreign language without Hermione's keen understanding. Ron mutters about wishing they had paid more attention in potions class, while Harry's scar prickles with the urgency of their situation. With each passing moment, the boys grow more desperate. They know Voldemort's servant is ahead of them, inching closer to the stone. The pressure mounts as they realize a wrong choice could mean death, or worse, unleashing a fully powered Dark Lord upon the world. In a moment of rash decision, Harry reaches for a bottle. Without Hermione's steadying influence, his impulsive nature takes over. He drinks, hoping against hope that he's made the right choice. The consequences of this action ripple outward, potentially altering the entire course of wizarding history. Imagine a world where Voldemort obtains the Philosopher's Stone in Harry's first year at Hogwarts. With the power of immortality at his fingertips, the Dark Lord's reign of terror would begin anew, years before the wizarding world is prepared to face him. The Ministry of Magic, still in denial about his return, would be caught completely off guard. This scenario highlights just how crucial Hermione's role was, not just to her friends, but to the fate of the entire magical community. Her absence creates a vulnerability that extends far beyond the walls of Hogwarts, threatening to plunge the world into darkness. The ripples of Hermione's absence continue to spread as we enter the Chamber of Secrets. With no one to piece together the clues, how many students would fall victim to the basilisk before Hogwarts is forced to close its doors? As Harry and Ron return for their second year, the school buzzes with excitement. But beneath the surface, a sinister plot unfolds. Without Hermione's keen research skills, the mystery of the Chamber of Secrets remains shrouded in darkness. Strange messages appear on walls, and students begin to fall victim to an unseen attacker. Panic grips Hogwarts as more and more students are found petrified. Whispers of the Heir of Slytherin echo through the corridors, but with no Hermione to connect the dots. The true nature of the threat remains hidden. Harry and Ron struggle to make sense of the clues, but their efforts fall short without their brilliant friend. As fear escalates, parents begin withdrawing their children from the school. The pressure mounts on the administration to ensure student safety, but with no clear understanding of the danger, their options are limited. The once bustling halls of Hogwarts grow quieter with each passing day. In this altered timeline, Tom Riddle's plan gains momentum. Without Hermione's intervention, the truth about the diary and its connection to the chamber remains concealed. As the situation worsens, the possibility of Hogwarts closing its doors becomes a grim reality. The absence of Hermione doesn't just impact the plot, it reshapes the entire dynamic of the wizarding world. Other characters must step up to fill the void she leaves behind. Ron, for instance, might take on a more proactive role in trying to solve the mystery. This could lead to his own growth and evolution as a character. Similarly, Neville Longbottom might find himself thrust into a more central role. Without Hermione's constant support and encouragement, Neville could be forced to overcome his insecurities and become a key player in unraveling the chamber's secrets. As the sands of time run low, Harry and Ron face their greatest challenge yet. With no time turner in sight, can they save 2 lives in the span of mere hours? The consequences of failure could alter Harry's future forever. The absence of Hermione's quick thinking becomes painfully apparent as Harry and Ron scramble to find a way to save both Buckbeak and Sirius. Without the time turner, they're left with limited options and even less time. The boys pace frantically, their minds racing to come up with a plan that could rival Hermione's usual brilliance. As the sun begins to set, the gravity of the situation weighs heavily on their shoulders. They know that somewhere in the castle, Sirius is awaiting a fate worse than death. The thought of the Dementor's kiss looms over them, pushing them to think harder and faster than ever before. Ron suggests a daring plan to stage a rescue, but without Hermione's meticulous planning, it seems too risky. Harry, driven by the desperate need to save his godfather, considers using his invisibility cloak to sneak Sirius out of the castle. But as they discuss the details, they realize the flaws in their hastily made plans. Time ticks away mercilessly. With each passing minute, the boys grow more desperate. They know that failure isn't just an option, it's becoming increasingly likely. The realization that they might not be able to save Sirius or Buckbeak hits them hard, a stark reminder of how much they've relied on Hermione's intelligence and resourcefulness. As the final moments approach, Harry and Ron are forced to face the harsh reality of their situation. Without the time turner, they can't be in 2 places at once. They must make an impossible choice: attempt to save Buckbeak or try to rescue Sirius. Either way, they know they're likely to fail at least one of their missions. The consequences of this failure would ripple through Harry's life. Losing Sirius means losing a crucial link to his parents, a source of guidance, and a beacon of hope in the dark times ahead. The absence of this support could fundamentally alter Harry's path, potentially changing the course of the entire wizarding world. Hermione's absence would drastically alter the Harry Potter series. Without her intelligence and quick thinking, Harry and Ron would face insurmountable challenges. The Philosopher's Stone might fall into Voldemort's hands, giving him immortality years before anyone was ready to face him. Hogwarts could close due to the unsolved Chamber of Secrets mystery, leaving students vulnerable to the Basilisk's attacks. The lack of a time turner in The Prisoner of Azkaban would force Harry to make an impossible choice between saving Buckbeak or Sirius, potentially losing a crucial link to his past. As the series progresses, the absence of Hermione's planning and problem-solving skills would leave Harry ill-prepared for the final confrontation with Voldemort. This scenario highlights how one person's contributions can shape major events and emphasizes the importance of teamwork. In a world without Hermione, would Harry Potter still be the boy who lived, or would he become the boy who failed?